had reports that there's been some violence erupting down at Millbank Tower. How do you feel about that?
Well, I mean, we set this up as a peaceful protest and students should have turned up to protest peacefully. We've had over 50,000 students that have protested peacefully, and it's a credit to them. I absolutely condemn any students that have come here to cause, to break the law and to cause violence. That is not what we're here to do, and actually that undermines our message.
In the aftermath of the NUS-UCU march against tuition fees, a small but violent faction of the protest stormed Tory HQ at Millbank Towers.
Oh, students are breaking in the windows!
Protesters smashed through the glass-fronted building, trashing the offices as they made their way to the roof. There was a series of clashes and altercations between students and riot police, with bottles, planks of wood and rocks thrown. At one point, a fire extinguisher was dropped from the roof onto the crowd below. There were instances of savage violence that erupted throughout the riot, with casualties seen on both sides. We managed to catch one 16-year-old as she came down from the roof. She had this to say.
It was a bit, there was a lot of shit going on downstairs, but upstairs was pretty quiet. I mean, a lot of people trying to get out, but...
were you there when the stuff was being thrown down, like the fire extinguisher?
Yes.
And what sort of people were throwing that? What sort of...
Oh, there were shitheads throwing that, like complete arseholes. I mean, they were breaking everything.
And why did you come down? Were you taken down? Did you leave of your own accord?
No, we saw loads of police at the bottom, so we thought we'd better get out pretty sharpish.
Okay. You said you experienced some violence up there as well. What happened?
Oh no, it was down here where most of the violence was, but the police were getting a bit... Someone got beat up there.
Someone got beat up there by a policeman?
And thrown out.
Do you think that was excessive violence? Do you think they needed...
A little bit. I mean, but everyone's been a bit violent to them as well. So, I mean, you can't really... Well, you can blame them, but it's not one-sided.
There was, unfortunately, a noticeable Queen Mary presence in the crowd, although this is hopefully not indicative of wider Queen Mary participation in the riot. With maybe a couple of minor exceptions, police in fact showed a surprising amount of restraint in their response to the protesters, with some noting that they seemed to let the crowd get further through the building than they needed to. Could this be because as an ununionised workforce, the police are facing savage cuts of around 30%? Although the media of course focused on the events at Millbank, we must not forget that over 50,000 people marched through London peacefully today to protest the cuts to higher education.